Hey everyone. I want to walk you through Product Faculty's AI Product Management Certification. I'm Mo, I'm the CEO and founder of Product Faculty, but more importantly, let me share a little bit about Mikdad. This picture is from Mikdad's appearance during the 12 days of OpenAI, where he announced the Apple Intelligence partnership. The video is linked below on the homepage, but the short story is that Mikdad lost the ugly sweater competition to Sam Altman. So Mikdad, who teaches this course, is currently a product leader for ecosystem products at OpenAI. And prior to this role, he was the director of AI at Shopify, where he worked closely with the CEO to help shape their AI strategy and launch their first LLM powered feature at the company. The one thing that Mikdad is what makes him special is that he's an operator at heart. He's not someone who talks about AI. In fact, if you look at his social media posts, like he rarely posts. Unless he's actually shipped something, he's not really going to be posting much. And when I chat with him, he actually gets anxiety from being referred to or seen as an influencer. He's much more comfortable building, and he's genuinely passionate about AI as a technology that's transformed his career. And he's excited to help you learn and build effective AI products as well. Introducing myself a little bit, I'm Mo, I'm the CEO and founder of Product Faculty, and we've trained around 10,000 product managers over the last decade. And you'll be hearing from me just in the welcome slides, but the rest of the course is taught by Mikdad from his hard-earned insights from building AI products at the leading tech companies. I want to start by talking about this. Now, what's really interesting is that for decades, literally our entire business history, humans were the only ones that could create content. Every line of code, every design, every analysis was manually created by a person. But today, we're witnessing a profound shift. AI can generate all forms of content, often faster at massive scales with surprising creativity. This isn't just a technology that's changed. This is a fundamental shift that is transforming every single industry. To see an example of this shift, I want to talk about the AI acceleration effect and how it is changing things in three distinct ways. First, we're seeing rapid user acceleration, we're seeing rapid revenue acceleration, and with much smaller teams. If you look at the user acceleration, ChatGPT, as an example, got to 100 million users in 2 months. It took TikTok 9 months to get there, Instagram 30 months to get there. But that isn't it. From a revenue perspective, what we're seeing is that AI powered companies are reaching the $100 million ARR mark significantly faster than the past. And finally, the third acceleration effect is that teams are getting smaller. An example here, Cursor reached $100 million revenue in 21 months with 20 people. Midjourney got there with 10 people. Lovable got there with 15 people. And this quote from Sam Altman perfectly captures the magnitude of this transformation. He said this, that in my little group chat with tech CEO friends, there's this betting pool of the first year that there's going to be a one-person billion-dollar company. This would have been unimaginable with AI, and it's happening now. Think about this. A single individual building a billion-dollar company. This is the ultimate expression of the AI acceleration effect. I want to walk you through my own example of this happening. Here's the headline. The next example that I'm going to walk you through, which is the RFP process, answering a request for a proposal, traditionally would have taken me weeks or even a month to accomplish, but I got this done within a few hours. Let me walk you through this example and show you how AI tools transformed the entire workflow. This is, again, specifically looking at the RFP process, which is called request for proposal, which is gaining new business. This started with me understanding the RFP using Fireflies.ai. With Fireflies.ai, I automatically captured speaker notes. I captured topics, provided sentiment analysis, and created a searchable transcript that highlighted important details. For proposal development, I leveraged different ChatGPT models to generate a comprehensive proposal. This meant that I could get detailed pricing tables, develop service descriptions, and craft a compelling value proposition. And I did this all within 30 minutes. It typically would have taken me a day or a week to complete. For creating a PDF presentation, I used Gamma AI, and Gamma automatically transformed my content into a professional PDF with proper formatting, visual elements, and layouts. It generated program timelines, methodology diagrams, structured information in a way that would have typically required significant design expertise. And finally, Lovable.dev allowed me to create an interactive prototype that clients could click through and explore. This transformed a static proposal into an engaging experience that demonstrated exactly how the solution would work, something that would have been prohibitively time consuming before AI. AI isn't just changing one industry, it's transforming everything. This map shows all the different ecosystems, whether you're in the consumer, enterprise, MarTech, and the list goes on. Doesn't matter what sector you're in, all fields are impacted by AI. So the question is, why should you learn AI? Well, in the past, we had this, what I call a traditional mountain, which was a mountain that you had to climb to stay on top of different technologies. And this was a steady mountain that you had to climb, and with predictable timelines and established strategic maps. Those days are gone. Now we're facing a cliff. Instead of years to adapt, companies have months or even weeks. Those who can't make the leap quickly enough are going to fall behind at an alarming rate. The speed is what makes this different. What used to take annual planning cycles is now happening almost overnight. Your team needs to adapt to these capabilities and threats in timeframes that would have seemed impossible years ago. This isn't just theoretical. Let's look at Chegg. Once worth over $10 billion, they've lost 90% of their value and are suing Google because AI tools are effectively replacing their core value. And the numbers tell a story. We talked about Chegg, but let's look at BuzzFeed. Their traffic is down 69% because they failed to monetize AI content. Shutterstock is down 48% because they are losing to AI image generators. These aren't weak companies. They just couldn't adapt fast enough. And here I want to touch on the 3 fundamental shifts in AI product management that you want to stay on top of. The first is the shift in customer experience. This isn't a small shift. It's completely transforming what customers expect. The pace and scale of change is unprecedented. Every customer interaction is reshaping the way customers think about how they interact with all products. Let me walk this and let me go through each one of these in a lot of detail. The first major shift is from creation to generation. Instead of users having to build everything from scratch, they can now describe what they want and have AI generate it. The second shift is from manual process to automation. Now, not only can users generate content by describing it, they can do tedious manual workflows can be automated through AI. The third shift is from generic to personalized experiences. AI isn't just generating content, it's automating workflows, and it's tailoring everything specifically to each user's needs, preferences, and context. The fourth shift is from complex tasks to simple ones, and the fifth is from visualization to insight. Let's walk through examples of each one of these. Starting with slide creation. With Google Slides, you have to manually create slides, taking hours to do this. You have to have some sort of design skills to be able to make sure that they look good. With Gamma AI, this lets you describe what you want and get a complete deck within minutes, no design skills needed. We're shifting from how to make it to what I want to see. Same story with Photoshop, which used to take years to master and hours to create each image. Midjourney just needs minutes to learn prompting and seconds to generate multiple image options. Coding is transforming too. Gone are the days of line by line writing and manual debugging. AI coding tools and generating complete functions from comments and offering automated debugging. Food tracking is also changing. Instead of spending 10 minutes manually logging items, estimating portions, with AI, you take a photo, it auto-identifies the food items and nutrition data within seconds. Website creation is moving from generic templates that took weeks to customize to specific AI-generated designs tailored specifically to your brand within minutes. Stock photos are being replaced by AI-generated images that perfectly match your specific needs. Enterprise software implementation is also shrinking from months to days. No more specialized consultants, extensive training, or manual data entry. And finally, content creation is being streamlined. Instead of finding writers, creating briefs, waiting days for content, AI writing assistants generate content in seconds with instant iterations. Data tools are evolving from showing charts to delivering understanding. Traditional dashboards require expertise and interpretation. AI data tools explain both what's happening and why it's needed, with no technical skills needed to do this. And finally, education is showing a clear shift as well. You're moving from static textbooks being replaced by dynamic, personalized explanations that solve your exact problem step by step. We're essentially moving from users that no longer want to drive, they just want to arrive. The next shift, let's talk about what's happening with the shift in the PM role. Here's our framework for elite PM skills, the 8 crystal keys arranged in an octagon. Each segment represents a critical area from strategize to devise to schematize and all the way around. These 8 crystal keys form our advanced PM training. And in fact, if you sign up for the AI course, you'll also get a link to automatically join. You'll get a link to get our AI PM training as well. So it's a 2-for-1 combo that we're running right now. But let's explore each one of these, and then I'm going to buzz through these because they're quite detailed. Starting with strategy, analyzing your product and retention strategy. With AI and deep research capabilities, you can now analyze markets like consultants within hours instead of weeks. When you think about roadmaps and building strategic and tactical roadmaps, AI transforms road mapping by generating alternatives with impact predictions based on real user data. You can now simulate multiple scenarios and see outcomes before committing resources, and this goes on. I'm not going to go through each one of these, but every single core AI skill has been transformed. PM skill has been transformed. The conclusion is clear. AI product management is the new product management. This isn't a specialty. It's the future of the entire discipline. You know, I posted about this on LinkedIn and it kind of took off, but I said PMs don't code, market, or sell. Instead, they decide and communicate. And deep thinking remains the foundation of effective product decisions, even in the AI era. And again, this is a product value map from our advanced PM course, and this is a comprehensive framework across the 8 PM competencies. They start with the foundation and helping you think about value creation, moving to decide, document, and aligning on that value creation with the rest of your stakeholders. And finally, with the outcomes that we deliver through our product, we actually create that value. What we're seeing is that AI isn't replacing product competencies, it's supercharging them. This acceleration helps PM create value more effectively across the entire life cycle. The third shift is a shift around value creation. We're moving from scarcity to abundance. And this move is significant because it's no longer about whether we can build it. What really becomes incredibly important on what should we build. The strategic side of things becomes incredibly important. So AI solves delivery, but discovery becomes even more important. And that's a core part of what we focus on in this training. So this is a lot. I get it. New AI concepts and terminologies are emerging daily. You've got MCPs, agents, chain of thought, prompting, DeepSeek, and all this can just make your head spin. And this complexity is precisely why having a framework for navigating the AI landscape becomes really important. The answer isn't to bury your head in the sand. This is why we've created this course to help you cut through the AI chaos and gain clarity. This course is the one time foundational investment that you can make that will pay off for decades to come. We're not chasing the latest shiny tool. We're helping you crystallize essential AI PM skills that will still matter long after the next 100 models are launched. Our approach uses the crystallization pyramid to transform you into an AI ready product leader. Content provides essential knowledge, context applies it in your situation, and confirmation solidifies that through practice. At the intersection is where true skill mastery happens, turning information into lasting capabilities. Let's talk about the content. The 4D method is a battle tested approach for building AI products and features. As a product manager, you'll recognize some of the concepts in the discovery phase that align to traditional product management. However, the design, develop, and deploy phases introduce specialized concepts specifically for AI products. Understanding these elements is crucial for making informed decisions that drive business success. Let's talk about context. Context is critical to help you achieve clarity. We'll provide you the frameworks, but the real learning happens when you put them into action yourself. This is how abstract ideas become concrete skills you can immediately use in your work. The final corner of our pyramid is confirmation. This happens through the capstone project. Theory without practice doesn't cement well. That's why we'll help you put your learnings into action via the capstone project. This structured framework guides you through a real AI feature that you develop from discovery to deployment, confirming your ability to apply these concepts in the real world. The secret isn't dumping information on you. Real crystallization of AI PM skills happens at the intersection of content, context, and confirmation. The pyramid shows how these three elements work together to create lasting knowledge and allows you to stick around well beyond the course ending. So we hope you'll join us in the upcoming training. If you have any questions about the course content, you can reach out to Migdad at Product Faculty, and he'll be more than happy to help you answer. And we look forward to helping you transform and crystallize AI PM skills. Thank you for listening.